Good morning, everybody. This is Judy Parcell, and today's video is going to be about the topic of how good you can get to be as an artist. Well, art is, like I've said, in its own category, and it's not something you do necessarily for a career, though some people have been very successful at it. That's a personal lifetime career choice that you make or you don't make. In my case, it wasn't that important to me. But I want to show you how, if you are starting out as an artist, I don't care if you're starting out at my age or you're starting out younger, art progresses as the more you do it. It also reflects your environment, where you live, how you think, your philosophies, and how you perceive things. So art kind of grows with you as an individual. Now I'm going to start with one I did when I was 8, and God bless my family for hanging on to this, because it would have been lost to time. You will notice that this horse, he's got a big, long, log-like face and one ear and lots of mane, and it has silver studs on its bridle. Now, when I was 8 years old, I lived on a ranch and we had horses. And I was really into that. That was my environment at the time, and the glitzier the better. So I looked forward to going to the rodeos and the cowboy parades and all of that. And that's how I would draw horses. And I drew lots of them because I lived on a ranch where there were horses. As I grew older and progressed, I went on and I moved to the city and I got a career. And my career was not art. I didn't choose to go that route because I was told that you couldn't make a living at art, so I went into another field altogether. But I never stopped drawing, but I drew different things. I drew things that were related to the environment I was in at that time. Now, I wanted to show you, I did a drawing in 15 minutes of a horse's head, and you just saw the other one. And you can see, and this is off the top of my head. Let's see, that's better. Okay, how much I have progressed from 8 to 78. That's 70 years difference. And that's off the top of my head. Now, using a photograph I took of my brother with his horse up in Oregon, I did something far more sophisticated because I took more than 15 minutes. I put a lot of thought into this. It had to look like my brother. It had to look like his horse, because he had just lost his horse and he was just devastated. And so this is what I did for him. So this is 78 years of experience of doing art. I will admit I was in art school for about 5 years. I did not get a degree in it. It wasn't, in my mind, a practical career to do. But I just wanted you to know that as I grew and changed, so did my art. And that is like a gift. You can start doing art at any age, and depending on how much time you want to give it will determine on how good your art will become. And it doesn't have to become good for other people. It has to be good for you, because it's all about your spiritual self. It's all about how it makes you feel. A good piece of art can be so calming. Just drawing is so calming. because it takes you away from all the other things in the world that maybe you really don't want to look at. And life can be hard sometimes, so it's a good way to escape. Anyway, thank you so much for listening to me, and I want you to enjoy the rest of your coffee and your day, and I'll see you later.